My story has a theme of getting unstuck in life. And so shortly after grad school, I landed my dream job. I did well in that job. It was everything I wanted for a good 6-7 years. And then things changed and shifted, and I wasn't able to be present with my kids in the way I wanted to be. And I decided to take a big, brave, bold move, leave academia, which is what I went to school for, and step into a completely new line of work, which takes courage to change your entire career. Everyone thought I was maybe a little crazy in doing that. So I had to dig deep, stay focused on what I wanted, step into a new uncharted territory. I was running someone else's business, so operating some locally owned preschool. That opportunity allowed me so much growth personally as a leader. I learned how to operate businesses, how to scale businesses, how to grow teams. It was fantastic until they decided to sell. Again, I found myself, what am I going to do? Am I going to work with this new company? What's my life plan? What's my purpose? And I was feeling stuck in that career decision, but also in my personal life. I was at that point walking through a divorce with 2 children, knowing financially now I've got to provide for these children and myself. Maybe this is not the right time to make a career change. So it was just, again, that feeling of I'm not happy. I don't have the joy I want to have. I don't feel like I'm making this impact I want to make. Every time you're faced with a tough decision, maybe you're just living your life in a way that's how you think it's supposed to be, or how you should do things based on society. It takes a lot of courage and deep reflection of what your why is, what you want your life to look like, what lights you up. And so each time I made those decisions, it grew my confidence a little bit, and a little bit more, and a little bit more. And so that big decision of what do I do now with my life, I had been to a She Is Fierce event, and I just remember thinking, why not me? If these other ladies can do it, they shared stories of they didn't always have an exact plan, and I'm a perfectionist, so not knowing how everything would go was challenging. And I, again, dug deep, did a lot of prayer, a lot of reflection, and I was once told, if you can solve someone's problem, like what's a deep problem someone has, and give them more time back in their life, they will happily exchange money for that. So I can remember taking myself to the beach and just journaling and writing, like what are the main problem areas in my industry? What's a way that I could answer this in a unique, different way that will have an impact? And that led me to the very big, scary decision of starting my own business. And so I just encourage anyone out there, any woman, if you don't feel like you're completely happy, or you have that sense of purpose that you once had, or you're longing for, that you see in other people, dig deep within and just what lights you up, and then go chase after that. It's just a tiny faith-building, confidence-building growth trajectory of having your business. And we're making it. We're celebrating 5 years, and we are now international. And it's been a wild ride, a huge, a labor of love, to put it mildly. So we are now impacting legislature and policy that's happening nationally. We are in schools, again, across the country, helping business owners grow and scale their businesses, be happier, have less burnout, less stress, and really equipping teachers with how to teach better. So it's great, it's wonderful, and it all started with getting unstuck and taking that little tiny yes. Saying, yes, I will do this next thing, and then this next thing, until I finally felt like I was strong enough and brave enough to step out.